I'm Lucy at Sigma Sports, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Specialized S-Works Aries road shoes. Let's take a look. So we are very excited to be unboxing these today. These sit in the S-Works range of shoes along with the S-Works 7, the S-Works EXOS and the S-Works Vent shoes. So the idea is that these aren't going to be taking over from the S-Works 7, but they will run alongside the shoes that I've just mentioned. So you have a nice choice of shoes to choose from. Obviously the EXOS are incredibly lightweight. As you can see, these are pretty bold and different compared to what Specialized have made before, and also what else is available on the market from other brands. So a couple of facts from Specialized about these shoes in particular. They will give you a power increase of 7 watts. They are 14 seconds faster over 10 kilometers, which is a pretty bold claim. And Specialized also claim that they are 1% faster than any other shoe that they have made. So these are really leading the forefront in terms of a performance road shoe, especially if you're all about the power and sprinting in particular. But it's a really good combination of comfort as well. There are 4 colorways overall. So you have the team, you have a white, which is completely white, a black, and then a red and black. Moving on to why Specialized have made these and decided to bring them out and add them to the range. So as I mentioned, this part here near the ankle is probably the most eye-catching, and the idea is that it gives you more support. It's made for sprinters. Specialized actually worked with some of their athletes to design, develop and produce these. Namely, the person that had the most impact on this was Sam Bennett, the kind of quick-step rider. The design for these actually started at the same time that Specialized were developing the S-Works 7 shoes, which have been out for a couple of years now. So these have been a long time coming, and yeah, it's really excited to get our hands on them and take a closer look. So a lot of what makes up this material on the upper is something called Dyneema, and Specialized have used it in the S-Works 7 shoes. To note in particular, this is an incredibly strong material. So Dyneema is pound for pound one of the strongest materials in the world, and it's really exciting that Specialized are making use of this innovation and have chosen to use it on these shoes. I know from using my S-Works 7 shoes that it is a great material. They're really easy to clean, and I've been really impressed with the fit and structure of them. As I mentioned, Sam Bennett was crucial in the development of these shoes. So as well as it being high around the ankle, you can see the Boa System is actually very different. So you have this Y shape that wraps around from both sides like this, and you've got the overlap, and it gives you nice and secure fitting around your foot. There were 3 key targets when Specialized were producing these shoes. Number 1, stronger forefoot connection. Number 2, preventing foot roll. And number 3, tendon relief. So again, that's to do with your foot moving in and around the shoe. So in regards to the tendon relief, that was something that Sam struggled with in the S-Works 7. And Specialized have removed that by removing a standard tongue that you find in the S-Works 7 and a lot of shoes out there on the market. Instead, they have this sock-like tongue, which is incredibly soft. It's elasticated. This helps the shoe to be incredibly comfortable. Some feedback from Specialized when Julian Alaphilippe first put on the shoe. He apparently said it was like putting on some slippers and sitting by the fire at Christmas. And obviously comfort is incredibly important. So even if you're a sprinter and it's really important to put the power down, you also need to be comfortable in your shoes right up until you need to sprint. So this sock tongue helps to remove a lot of pressure that people might have experienced before on previous Specialized models, and it is just incredibly comfortable and nice and secure around your foot. So these shoes have a bracing panel that helps to wrap around the foot, and Specialized have worked a lot to find the best placement for this on the shoe. It's a nice smooth one-piece panel that wraps around the back of your foot and helps to brace against the foot. So Specialized have actually changed the Boa system that they're using on these shoes. They've moved away for this model in particular from the S2 Boa, which features on the S-Works 7. I actually have mine here. So these are about 1.5 years old, so obviously they're not looking so fresh, but these are the S2 Boa will only feature on Specialized shoes. So these Boa only pull the cable from one side, and because these shoes are made for sprinters in mind in particular, obviously you want the cable to be pulling from both sides so you get that perfect fit. So Specialized use all 3 of the body geometry fit features that all of the Specialized shoes use in the range. This has been proven by all the research that Specialized do through their retail fitting system, and it's something that Specialized are known for. So it's obviously not a surprise that they've used it in this shoe as well. So moving to the sole of the shoe, the carbon layup of these is exactly the same as my 7s here. It uses the stiffness index 15. Specialized did look at the different carbon layups that they could have used for this shoe, but they decided that where they are at the moment, if they went any stiffer, they would then compromise on the comfort, and these are already really quite stiff, and I know from the S-Works 7s that I use and I love, they're comfortable even though they are pretty stiff. So yeah, it's great to see that featured on there as well. You have the heel pad is replaceable should you need to, and then you have the 3-bolt road cleat system on there with the markings to help when you're fitting your cleats. Looking at the side of the shoe, you can see the vents, and again the sock-like material that's used, and the inside goes right down to the bottom here, and again is very breathable. Specialized have said that they've put a treatment on this so that it prevents the sock from discoloring or getting too dirty. Obviously these are a great looking shoe, but as I mentioned earlier, there are other colours that are maybe a little bit more friendly to the UK weather. So Specialized shoes are currently used by more than 13 teams in the World Tour Pro Peloton. That's including both men's and women's. So they're a really proven shoe that works, a lot of people get on with, and obviously they produce results too. With Sam Bennett winning the green jersey in Paris last year, Peter Sagan and his countless wins over the last couple of years, including multiple world championships. So they already have really good grounds to stand on, and this is a really exciting addition to the range. So that was a closer look at the Specialized S-Works Aries road shoes. If you want to learn more about these shoes, then we've written an article in the link below. There's also a link down there to purchase them. You can view the rest of our unboxing videos just to the side of this video there, and we're really excited to see you next time.